Well, what do we have here? Seems like another arena stream. What up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. It is Friday, and it's about time to get on this grind. And it's also very loud outside. I hope you guys can't actually hear that. Motorcycles going by or something. I don't know, man. But yeah. Without further ado, let's get a tweet out, man. Let's get this party started. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Actually, give me just one sec here, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, Shed. Sanding over a buck with the freaking quickness, dude. That was fast. Slap! Thanks, man. I don't see any message from you, but I'm guessing you're gonna tell me where you want that slap. And I already knew where you wanted it, so I did it in the face. Not the knee, not the other knee or the armpit or whatever you normally say. The face. What up, Brain? What up, Easy? Hollywood. What up, Dragon Dagger? All right. What do we say for tonight's tweet? Let's see here. You know what? I'm just gonna ask them a question. I keep a copy of every single tweet I've ever sent to you in my nightstand. It's not one word, is it? It is one word. Holy crap. I keep a copy of every single tweet I've ever sent to you in my nightstand. I'm sure you do the same, right? Yes. Oh no. All right. We copy. Yeah. Cool. All right. What up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. How good do you think Overseer is? You know, I haven't really given him a chance, to be totally honest. I've heard mixed things. I haven't heard too many people say positive things about him. So just judging by the community, the other CC peers, I don't know. Probably not a terrible champion, but probably one of those champs that's like, some people are gonna just have like a personal connection with the champ, just because they happen to enjoy his playstyle. And then other people, maybe they won't find him too interesting compared to the top champions. Dude, that's gotta be annoying, walking around with that giant ice cube in your fist all day. Like, why is that even there? Does he have the technology to gain power through that? It looks like he just smashed it into his glove. He was just like, oh, Overseer, no pockets. And then just smashed it right into his glove. It's a little strange if you ask me. Alright, anyway. Let's go do some stuff. Wow, BG didn't see my first message? Shed. Yeah, no, man. First message is just thank you. That's the first message that I see from you. You only have two messages in the chat that I can see, at least. The one that says thank you and the one that says, wow, BG didn't see my first message. I don't know why, dude. For whatever reason, some messages just don't go through. It seems like that happens a lot with your first message, for some reason. BG just beat the Grandmaster. Hey, Omni Blue, congratulations. I'd only need 10% to rank 3 Doom. Nice. Did it while watching your video of Grandmaster versus Colossus. Okay. Sick, dude. Good stuff. Let me check on AQ real quick. Ooh. Boss is already down? Hell yeah. BG, it's the Tesseract / Space Stone. Yeah, but doesn't he have to, like, do something to activate its power or something? Put in a special holster? Can he really just smash it into his fist and he's just good to go? Wait, that was the message? Thank you for slapping me in the face. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Maybe I didn't read it out loud because it was just a thank you. I don't know. All right. What's up, Tom? Brian, why did the deer get braces? He had buck teeth. Okay. Boo. Boo, man. Also, hold on a second. Never mind. I was trying to see. All right, I might as well tell you the embarrassing thing I was looking up. Because you said he had buck teeth. And I was thinking to myself, like, wait a minute. I thought deer are female. But no. Turns out deer, it's kind of the overarching word for all deer. Male and female. The bucks and the does or whatever. Anywho. Still boo. GG, just got Breaker of Thrones feeling good, and I'm prepping for Act 7. Alright. Congratulations. Good stuff. Is it a wild time, you beautiful scoundrel you? What's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? Alright, I gotta focus up for just a couple minutes here. Kind of, at least. GG, I'm making an alliance called the Bald Cap Factory. Should I do it? It's up to you, man. If you want to call yourselves the Bald Cap Factory, sure. Just finished watching Alien from 1979. How was it? Is that a... I'm guessing that's a scary movie, right? Wait, Alien? Wait, that was in 1979? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know what Alien is. I was thinking a different Alien just because... Like, we're talking about, like, the Alien as in Alien vs. Predator Alien, right? I was thinking it was a different movie just because I didn't realize that came out in 1979. Holy crap. That was a long time ago. You have any advice for Act 4? Act 4, you don't really need anything in particular, like any specific champion abilities too much. Here's what I will say, though. Before you go to Act 5, I normally recommend people clear as much as possible of Act 4. Try to at least 100% the first 2 chapters. And because Act 4 gets more difficult as you go on, you might not want to push so quickly through Act 4. And you might be better off really taking your time with it. And you know, 100% clearing those quests before moving on. Oh god, no. I'm dead here, guys. I forgot I had a debuff. I don't normally fight Void, like this isn't my fight. I put in some good work, at least. It's down to 29%. Void's not my fight. You know what? Let's fight him again. This is the other path, and I forgot I had a debuff on myself from the global node, so saith Doom. I normally intentionally get a debuff or 2 on myself, just because free healing, why not? But against Void, yeah, that's a good reason why not right there. Okay, good Bane transfer. I gotta be quick with the Bane transfers because I got a champion dead, and that's how Void works. We're gonna delay attacks on this one. Great Bane transfer. Did you guys see that? That was a hell of a Bane transfer, if I do say so myself. Alright, Void's dead, though. Aliens was the sequel. Came out in 1986. Dang, dude. Yeah, that's wild. Apex Gaming, sending over a buck. Saying, are you grinding for Overseer? No. No, I'm not really interested in the champion. I just want to get milestones, continue the unit grind. As pretty soon here, 4th of July, my units, they'll likely be gone. So, really got to keep up the arena grinds. Alright, Vulture. This should be a nice, easy fight, unlike that butthead Void. So let's slice and dice you. I am curious if anyone in here is going for Overseer right now, though. Anyone on the grind for the 5 or 6 star version of the champ? Ooh, we're gonna get a nice special 2 going. Sweet. And Vulture dead. I still love Medusa. She's so cool. Who put Sosanth Tomb in Apox AQ? EWF. Tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. Normally, I take that fight with Warlock, too. But I messed up so colossally against Hela earlier on. I only used Warlock for one single fight in AQ. Just totally dropping the ball on that fight. Anyway. Alien came out in 79, Aliens in 86. Sigourney Weaver was nominated for Best Actress for Aliens in 86. Okay. Yeah, those are movies. I never watched the Alien movies. I have seen like little clips here and there on like TV and stuff. As a kid. But that was pretty much it. Never my type of movie. I did watch Predator though, which is also not my type of movie. So I don't know why I watched that one, but for some reason I did. Ooh. Might as well cap out on those. Okay, the rest of it I think we're good. Cool. I'm taking an arena break today. Noverseer for me. Wow, easy. Boo, dude. Maximus, what up, man? Saying good Bane transfer shirts, websites, videos about auto fight. Jeopardy question? Wait, what? Jeopardy question to all these is what are things I promised but failed to deliver on? Did I get it? Did I win? Oh man. All right, let's continue the Overseer grind. What up, Maximus? Please tell me you liked Predator or else. I mean, in body mass alone, it was, you know, one of the most fantastic. I don't know. You know what? Actually, I think I remember why I watched Predator now. I didn't watch it until I was a bit older. And I don't think like the idea of memes existed quite yet as they do today, but there were still like message boards or not message boards, sound boards for like Arnold quotes and stuff like that. And oh dude, got into that stuff and I was like, oh man, I want to see where these came from. I want to see the actual scenes themselves, you know. So then I started watching more of those movies, even though they weren't necessarily my type of movies. Ball's broken. What's up, buddy? What up, dude? Brian doesn't like scary movies. Even the museum episode of Psych gave him full body goosebumps. Whoa, the museum episode's one of my favorites. Dude, that episode is hilarious. The intro, when he's like walking around the what's it called? The mummy room? I don't remember what the name of a mummy room is. But anyway, he's walking around that room. He's like trying to impress the museum curator lady. And he just like starts doing some push-ups. I don't know. Just the way he looked at her was hilarious to me. Nice try, Groot. Well, crap. I want some tier 1 alpha. I guess I'll do a little arena. Yeah. After I run some 6 stars, I'm probably going to do the same thing. KBG series question. What do you call a woman who cannot draw? Tracy. Okay. Boo. Body mass alone. Mac? Yeah, exactly. Red dog. Alright, anyway. Alvaro Alsario. Sandinova 5. Thank you very much, dude. Saying the Bald Collector. How many points do you think it'll take for 6-star Luke Cage? I've got my prediction in the bottom left corner for every arena. I'm always gonna put the predictions up. For the higher number on the left is always representative of the 6-star. So yeah, I think he's gonna go for about 28 million. It's always just a guess. The guess is based off of past history. We don't have much of a history for this new basic arena, but we did see what Spider-Gwen went for, and I'm guessing that Luke Cage will go for a little bit less than what Spider-Gwen went for. I think Spider-Gwen, I mean, it's always situational, but I think there are more unique situations that Spider-Gwen excels over Luke Cage, even though Luke Cage does have some good situations that he excels in as well. Also, I think, and I didn't check this, so I could be wrong on this, but I'm fairly certain that Luke Cage has been in the 6-star basic arena for longer than Spider-Gwen. Because I remember Luke Cage got added fairly early on. And I actually pulled Luke Cage as one of my first few 6-stars. So I think more people just have him compared to Spider-Gwen. So yeah, that's where all the predictions are coming from. But if you are grinding for the champion, please go higher, because it's just a guess. Nobody really knows what the champ's gonna go for ahead of time. Uska saying over 2 of them all strand bucks as well, saying good day, bro, and tweet when you can, please. Sure, man. Let's see what we got over on the Tweetiverse. Okay, this must be you, because the numbers... Wait, do the numbers line up? The numbers actually don't line up. Your numbers are Buska 2536, and this is B... Oh, I was looking at this number, the bottom number, which is 361. Okay, never mind, it doesn't line up. Okay. Anyway, I was looking only at the last 2 numbers that were 61. That's what the problem was. Anyway, BG, how you doing? As a general mastery setup, how is mine looking? Any changes you'd recommend for an overall setup? Well, you've got some things that could use unlocking. Just starting with the defensive tree here, recovery is an incredible mastery. It affects willpower, healing, and just the healing ability of all of your champions. So it's a really high priority mastery. Recommend unlocking it whenever you get a chance. Maxing out block proficiency is far more important than any of these other masteries. If you like stand your ground or something like that, that's fine. But yeah, you could definitely take a point out of both of these and pop that into block proficiency, and it's just better. You end up blocking a lot more than you will sometimes get hit by these attacks. I mean, you like the resistance masteries, they actually do reduce incoming block damage as well, but this is still going to be your best bet for most champions, is the block proficiency. So that's what I'd say for that. Stupefy, this is a must-have. I really recommend watching my beginner and intermediate masteries video where I break down all this stuff, because it seems like you could benefit from some of that info. Because yeah, Stupefy is like a must-have mastery, dude. It's so good to have it maxed out. 1 point. I mean, there are some situations where you don't need it maxed out, and if you have like just like a special mastery setup or something like that, that's fine. But if we're talking about just general situations, you want Stupefy maxed out. It is a must-have. Not only for situations where the opponent has something like Limber, where they're reducing the stun duration, but also oh, I was doing heavy attacks as if I had the Apocalypse energy, but I don't. Also, it even increases your overall damage output, because if you're using special attacks that stun, you can sometimes get in like more than a 5-hit combo. But if you can't increase that stun duration, well, then you can't. So yeah, man, you definitely want maxed out Stupefy. The rest of this, I don't know what to say. It seems like these points are kind of randomly thrown about. I am personally not such a big fan of these 2 masteries right here outside of special situations. I don't think they help too much. I'd rather just max out Stupefy, max out Limber. I think that's the better way to go. The point in Mystic Dispersion's fine. It just looks funny that it's there, but it's fine. The rest of this really don't need a second point in Pierce. It's not really hurting anything to be there. It does add a tiny bit of damage, but it's very marginal to the point where I wouldn't recommend it. Probably better off taking that second point in Pierce and just popping that into Courage. And yeah, I mean, the rest of it's fine. I don't know what champs you run, assuming that you run champs that have bleed damage. Deep Wounds is an amazing mastery. Deep Wounds is much stronger than Assassin. It's too late to reverse time and go back and pop more points in there, but then again, that's only if you're using bleed-based champions. I also think Despair is generally much stronger than Assassin. Again, Despair is, if you think about it, it prevents healing, yeah, but in general, it's like a DPS talent. It's higher damage output from Despair in a lot of situations than Assassin, just because you'll get through fights faster by having Despair than you will Assassin. So yeah, in general, I like to think of Assassin as like a last resort, don't have any place to put these points kind of mastery, and these two are stronger. Hopefully some of those tips helped, but if you're looking for more info, I've got videos on masteries that you could check out. But thank you, man. Christopher Cordova sent it over to saying, BG, I have an interesting fact, but check chat. Interesting fact, but check chat. What is this? Did you know Mortal Kombat is actually based on... Where happened to your space bar? On Scandinavian church song? The song is known as a Finnish hymn. Okay. Boo. Are you trying to hide the joke? Is that why there was no spaces in your message? Boo, dude. Boo. Poop the Great. Sending over $1. Saying, what up, BG? I have a riddle for you. What's always busy but never really doing anything? Hint, it's 2 first names. What? I have a riddle for you. What's always busy but never really doing anything? Hint, it's 2 first names. Is this a joke about me? Because Grant is a first name? Is that is that what you're saying, man? What the F, Pooba? Or if it's something else, I have no idea. It's going right over my head. Star. Hey, what's up, Star? Long time no see. Saying, psst, Brian, do you know what's on sale on Steam again? If Star is recommending a game on Steam that's on sale, I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's a little game called Moondry Valley. I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever. The opposite of Stardew. And dew is like moist, right? So like, anyway, it's Stardew Valley, right? Yeah, Stardew. Oh man. I should get it. Should get it one of these days. Yeah, not your best. Yeah, it was terrible. It's a pretty bad joke. Oh my god, I'm dying. I was not looking at the fight. Hang in there. Hold on. Adrenaline healing. Save the day. Woo! We're doing it. Yeah. Alright. You know, the last game I bought that was on sale on Steam, I never even ended up playing, which was Celeste. Really want to play Celeste. Probably mentioned it on stream a dozen times or more. I think the game is absolutely incredible looking. The sound, like the music, that is, the story, the gameplay. It looks incredible. I waited a long time after it came out. Finally got it when it was on sale one day. Which I didn't even really care about, because honestly the game is not even that expensive to begin with. Same thing with Stardew Valley, where it's like, I almost want to buy the game when it's not on sale just to give the devs more money. You know? But I ended up buying that game and I just never got a chance to play it even. Star sent over another 10 saying today, do the buy. Also maybe hit them before they hit you. Is that in reference to like the upcoming Comic-Con fight? That's the inevitable? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's good advice. All right, fine. I'm gonna buy Stardew Valley, and I'm going to I'm gonna send you proof. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm making a note of it. All right, it's been noted. I'm gonna buy it with that super chat. Thank you, Star. Wait, did we ever get the answer from Pooba? Was that a joke about me? Hold on. Pooba? Pooba never clarified. Pooba. You know people would watch you play different games, BG? Just saying. Some would. But I also like MCOC, so I don't know. It'd be super cool if you stream Stardew Valley on a maintenance night or something. Maybe. Wait, why can't I activate? Did I already activate it by accident? Whoops. I was like trying to activate my route. Whoops. Hey BG, I'm single and about to start going back out on the hunt. Before you settle down, I know you were a true ladies man. Still am. Just kidding. Any tips or tricks you can give me? I won't tell Laura. I don't know, dude. I sometimes think about that, because of course I have many friends who struggle to find someone to be with, which not everybody wants. Not everyone's looking for a long-term relationship, which of course there's nothing wrong with you know, not doing that. But if you are looking for that type of relationship, of course there's many other people looking and have problems finding people. So I try to put myself in that perspective. And I mean, I met Laura long before like online dating was really a thing. Maybe it was a thing already, but like no one had ever talked about it, right? This is like, I mean, online dating back then was like, hey, check out my MySpace page, which I never even had one. Anyway, I think what I would do is, I don't know if I would put so much focus on it. I think I would just focus on like having fun. And maybe having fun in like groups. Oh man, this is sounding so strange. But okay, let's say you were into like photography or something like that. I would join a photography club kind of thing. They exist. They're not just in it's not just like a school activity. There's, you know, you can join groups like that and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. I would just have fun. And if I met someone cool along the way, then I would talk to them, maybe try to get to know them a little bit better. See where it goes. I don't know, man. I don't know if any of this helps. Maybe this is dumb too, because I've never actually had to do it. You're asking someone who doesn't have experience dating in the past. What year is it? Laura and I have been together for like 16 years at this point. So yeah, man. You might want to ask someone. More experienced. In recent times, at least. And then yeah, man. I don't know. I was never someone to like play games. I don't know, man. There's like those I don't know if they still exist, but I remember there was like a show on TV. It was on like Fox or something like that, about like a pickup artist who was able to like get with any woman or something like that. And I don't know, there's just so many games involved. I would just be real with them. I don't know. That's all I got though, man. Good luck to you. Oh, wow. I now see that you're saying that you're married and just messing with me. You know what? I put my heart out. Wow. That's all I can say. That's all I could really say. Wow. Beans on the first date. That's actually really good advice, Mike. Yeah, dude. Beans on the first date. Perfect. Excellent advice. There's apps like Meetup where you can find groups like that in places near to you. There you go. I knew that stuff existed. I'm just not in any of it. Ryan, how long in your relationship did it take to come out to Laura about your secret crippling bean addiction? Dude, I didn't get into beans until like 4 or 5 years ago, man. I'm a late bloomer when it comes to beans. It was Laura that first introduced me. I was a hater of the beans. I was like, dude, why would I want to eat this? This look, it's so silly looking. This isn't food. What the hell is this, man? And then I tried it. One day, hungry, cold, afraid that I was going to die of starvation, even though I was substantially overweight. And I tried beans. It was actually delicious. Steatics and a $1 saying, "What's up, BG? How's it going? What up, dude?" It's going all right, man. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Thank you for the buck, dude. We're just talking about dating and beans. Two things that go hand in hand, really. Typical night. BG, who should I rank? Who should I rank for? Venom, Cap Marvel, or Corvus? Depends. I actually like Venom the most out of those champions. However, if you run Suicides, I'd highly recommend Corvus. But if you don't run Suicides, I actually like Venom. Triple stun locked with Moon Knight in the arena. Best champ confirmed. Dude, Moon Knight. He's always been that champion that, like, 9 times out of 10, you play him and you're like, this guy sucks. And then there's that one time where you just completely stun lock the opponent. You're like, what? Like, who am I playing right now? Did I just break the game? Is there a bug happening? Why am I stun locking? And yeah, Moon Knight is actually pretty legit sometimes. Dude, I mean, thinking back to like how old he is too. Like he hasn't been updated in, I don't know, I guess ever since Kabam introduced Awakened abilities, right? So back then there weren't even good champions to compare to. Well, that's not true actually. Back then there was, I guess back then there was Scarlet Witch that could stun lock just more regularly, along with deal insane amounts of damage and have infinite healing and nullify all buffs off the opponent. And a few other champions that were pretty good too. But still, compared to like after those champs were nerfed, the fights where you could stun lock were like even more impressive. And the sleep beckons. Got 2 more weeks at the lake cabin. All right, Star. Have a good night. I'm gonna send you the screenshot at some point tomorrow. It's the Addicts and No 5 saying I got turned on to sushi when I went out with an ex-Hawaiian Tropic model. The things you do for women. I mean, that sounds like a win-win. I like how you say that though, like it was torture. Yeah, the things you do for women. Eat delicious food. Oh man. I'm curious if you still like sushi now, or if that was just something that you did when you were with the Hawaiian model. Why is Karate Mike's background music always stuck in my head when I watch an MCOC video? Karate Mike has background music video? Or background music in his videos? Dude, I've watched a bunch of Karate Mike's videos. Like a lot of them. Did I really never notice that he had background music? I could hear his voice. I could hear like just like the way that he talks in videos. Because we all have like a slightly different way that we talk in videos versus like if we're just on a Discord call. It's pretty much the same thing, but you know, when you're talking to yourself, there's like a different cadence to it and stuff like that. His look, his hat, the little border around his face cam, but I can't picture the music. It's weird. Had it for dinner tonight. Okay, yeah, there you go. I guess that's a yes that you still like sushi. I haven't had sushi in forever, and I kind of miss it. Kind of requires the whole eating out experience that COVID has sort of traumatized out of me. Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. Mike's background music is fantastic, dude. I'm gonna have to watch a video like immediately after the stream tonight. I'm sure as soon as I turn on the video, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this music. But I legit can't picture it. You know, Mike, maybe it's because the volume is a little bit softer on his videos. So like I turned the volume all the way up, but I could still kind of like barely hear it because like my system sound, it's only at like 40% max. Less than that actually. It's 40%, but then my speakers, they have a volume on it too, and those are set to 50%. So I don't know if that actually means 20% or not, or whatever it is, but bottom line is, if someone is like a little bit low volume, which Mike's videos tend to be, maybe that's why I don't hear it. I don't know. How much are the unit deals for the 4th again? So there's a 3-tier offer, and then there's like bonus deals. The 3-tiered offer, it usually adds up to be 15k. We've seen a little bit of variation, but I think they're locked in on the 1K, 4K, 10K now. Whereas before, sometimes it would fluctuate between that and 1K, 5K, 9K. But I think it's lately it's always been 1K, 4K, 10K. And then the bonus offers after that, those I don't know if we can consider those to be consistent. They range between like 3 and 6K. Kabam only just started doing that, I don't know, the past year and a half, 2 years maybe, or something like that. So I don't know if we've settled in on something being the same every time there. BG, did you know that Overseer is now the best Science Prestige champion in the entire game? Yep, I did know that. The thing about him, though, is that Prestige, like, he is the highest Science Prestige, but Prestige is only your top 5 champions across every class type. And he's not among the top 5 when you look at every single class type. I was actually thinking about it just a couple days ago. It would have been interesting if Prestige worked a little bit differently, to where, oh god, there we go, to where what if it was like your highest Prestige champion of each class type? So Prestige was 6 champions in total instead of 5, and it's just of every class type. I wonder if that would be better or worse. I don't know if it would be better or worse. It would just be different. But I mean, no reason to change it. So Patrick McLean sending over a couple of pounds. Thank you, Patrick, saying, what do I hold on, what do? I have so many cats, but no good champs. Just gotta stall, man. Just gotta wait until you can pull the right champions. Do as much content to give you the champions as possible. I don't know how far along in the game you are, but if you're able to grind for the champions in the arena, or pop open the dual class crystals to get whatever class type you have Catalyst of. Sometimes what I'll do, this is tough because again, I don't know where you're at in the game. I don't normally recommend like stalling on clearing content until you're like very, very deep into the game. But like if we look at my back issues here, I just literally have not completed these quests. That way I can hold on to the catalyst here so that they don't hit the overflow, you know? Again, not recommended for most content. I only do it with these quests. Everything else I've done. The crystals, you can do the same thing. You can hold on to some of the crystals so you're not putting things in the overflow. The class catalyst crystals, that is. And then sometimes you just have to rank up champions that maybe are not the best, but if you have the rank up resources and they're going to expire anyway, whether you use them or not, well, you might as well use them, you know? So there will be times where I rank up champions that I just consider rank ups for arena purposes or just for fun, even if they're not going to help me so much. Sometimes try to think ahead to like, oh, is the champion going to get buffed in the future? Like Miles Morales today sucks. Dude is absolute garbage. But Kabam already confirmed that Miles Morales is going to get buffed at some point. I think they said at some point this year, if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, it's been a long time since we saw the messages about Miles Morales. So don't quote me on that if I'm misremembering. But yeah, man. Different ways to manage the resources, and you're Cavalier and have so many dud champs. Okay, yeah, happens sometimes, man. You just gotta do what you can. Gianni's and over 2 saying last 2, please. Sure. Okay. I know it is a couple days past the conversation, but if you like Super Metroid, do you like Link to the Past? Are you about to tell me the game that combines both of them? If so, you should check out SMZ3 Randomizer. Mixes both game items in both games, and you move between both games. Yeah, I've seen those. So I love Link to the Past, man. It's one of my favorite games of all time, which is why that right there is a poster from Link to the Past. But Super Metroid, as like I never really played it. I think it's an amazing game just from looking at it, but like I never got a chance to play it as a kid, and then I also never really got a chance to play it as an adult either. I never had the game. Of course, I knew about emulators and stuff like that. And I did play some games on emulators, but just never happened to get to that one. I'm sure I'd still have fun with it today. Games like that are kind of timeless. But yeah, I've always wanted to play the Link to the Past randomizers, but I was never too interested in the like the combined randomizer stuff. But I actually used to watch a ton of the randomizer races over on, oh god, is it Speed Gaming? Is that the name of the Twitch channel? And YouTube as well, where they uploaded like the different tournament matches and stuff like that. Dude, those were great to watch. I used to love watching those. It's been a very long time since I watched any, but it's pretty great. They just had side by side people playing randomizer, so you just had to kind of guess where different items were going to be in the map, just in the world. The items and dungeons were all mixed up and stuff like that. And there were like different clues to kind of guide you along the way. And two people just absolutely obliterating the game, going as fast as possible while people are commentating on it. And yeah, really fun stuff. Johnny, thank you for the 2 though, dude. Stiatic also sending over buck saying message retracted. Let me see. There we go. BG, I kicked that idea around too, but I don't think it really matters in the end. Pay to play will still have the advantage, and free to play will be further behind since they need more SIGs. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it from like an advantage disadvantage perspective of like, if you buy 6 stones or if you're free to play or whatever. Wait, what? Someone poked me with a stick when this tangent is over. I feel like this is the 3rd time this week I've heard it. About Metroid and Link to the Past combined randomizer? There's no way. There's no way that we talked about this already. We talked about those games, but not the randomizer races. Last time I talked about those was a long time ago. Anyway, I wasn't even thinking about it that way though when it comes to the prestige of each of the top champs. I guess I was just thinking like, how would it change our perspective on champions if it would make us like, I don't know, if it would make people want to have like that one dedicated prestige champ of each class type. I don't think it matters. It's not much different from the way the game is set up today. It's really not much different. So it was just something that came to mind when I was thinking about like, God, I really hope you guys can't hear what's going on outside. I was really just thinking about it when I was thinking about sacrificing my skill prestige, or my skill 6 stones to prestige, I should say. But yeah. Anyway. Yes, that same exact tangent? No way, dude. Could not have happened. I would have remembered that. I hear it. Dang. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's It's hot as balls, man. Not gonna lie to you guys. It's kind of warm, and it's only gonna get hotter over like the next few days. So I'm really trying to keep the windows open, because we don't have any we don't have air conditioning here, so we just need a little bit of that cool breeze to come in off the coast. PG, do you still stand by your statement made last stream that you would let Mojo give you a Gawk Elite 3000? Does Molly know? What is this? What does this message even mean? And who's Molly? What? Who needs prestige when you can rank up fun champs? Me is the answer. I need prestige pretty bad. Prestige, okay, just in case there's some new people in here, listen guys, prestige does not matter. Give the disclaimer, it does not matter until you finish nearly every single piece of content in the entire game. Before you have 6 stars at rank 3, you should not even be considering prestige. It's not something that matters. Sorry, got distracted. What was I gonna say? If you have completed all the content, yeah, prestige is one of the few ways that you can really progress in this game and continue to get better rewards, since it gives you more points in AQ. This game had me up for 3 hours. Yeah, it's done that to me a couple times, once or twice, you could say. Hot balls. Hot balls. You don't have AC, like, at all? No. So in Seattle, it doesn't get too hot for too long. Some people do have AC here, but a lot of people don't. It normally only goes into like the mid 80s. Maybe it'll hit like the 90s a couple days out of the year or something like that. I think at least that's what it seems like it's been. But this year we're about to get hit with a heat wave that's like mid to high 90s for a week, and it's gonna be bad. But it's just a week. And honestly, in New Jersey, it was getting hotter anyway, so. I think you missed my last super chat. Wait, did I miss your last super chat? Was there another one? I thought I got all yours. Oh, here we go. BG, what if Prestige was your top champion? Oh, my bad, dude. I guess I thought that was the same one, since it was still about prestige and stuff like that or something. But okay, what if prestige was just your top champion? I think that would suck. I think there's already a pretty big drive to get like the top prestige champions, plural. But if it was just one champion that was the top prestige, period. Oh my god, dude. The arena scores double them. Like, dude. Ugh. Yeah, that'd be terrible. I would not want to see that. It can't be all of your roster, and it can't be too little of your roster. There has to be a sweet spot. And 5 feels pretty good. If there was more, like let's just say we use 10 as an example number. Well, Kabam has a tendency to sell rank up resources before we can earn them. And after you can earn them, like through completing a quest or something like that, then the floodgates really open in terms of Kabam selling that stuff. So like if we get first rank 4s, let's say we get first rank 4s halfway between 4th of July and Cyber weekend. Well, during Cyber weekend, Kabam's gonna sell a whole bunch of those materials. You know, to the point where like someone would have 10 of the next higher rank probably right around the same time that I get 5. Whereas now it's like, okay, when I have 2, someone will have 3, and you know, like, I don't know, it's not as big of a difference. BG, it'll hit 100 back home next week. You should come by. Glory. Rain check. Maximus, Senator 05 saying, Brian, Cooler, Ice, Box fan, you're welcome. We've got some ice. Luckily our fridge, it's one of those refrigerators that makes ice. We've never had one of these refrigerators before. But came with our apartment. It's pretty sweet. And we have a fan that we use for like white noise at night to sleep to. So we'll probably be okay. Sounds like we'll be good by that advice. Taz, the MCOC Wizards, and 05 saying, hey BG, I don't know if you've seen this yet, but I made a vid of Morningstar soloing Summer of Pain Rogue. It does look like Quake, but there's more to it. Just a lot of wall bouncing. Is that what you're saying? I have not seen it, but that's cool, man. It's always fun having more of an interesting option than just like the simplest, most obvious, straightforward answer. So that's cool, dude. Thank you for the 5. There'd be no ranking. Everyone would have max sig, number 1 prestige, same score for all the whales. Yeah, that too. It wouldn't be very interesting. Like even, I mean, it kind of blew me away when we were talking about when we looked at like Brutal's prestige and how he doesn't have Namor. And even though he has like most other champions in the game, you know, like he there's still something for him to chase there too, which is important. Otherwise, you know, the game's gonna it wouldn't be as interesting. Once you run out of things to chase, well, there's nothing to do, no reason to play. All right, Medusa. Can you take it easy? What did I do to you, man? Get out of my... Wow! Through the special right there. Okay. Now you're dead. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you're about to be deceased. Later, Medusa. Have you ever considered getting a blue arrow tattoo on your head and mastering all 4 elements? I have, but that sounds like a lot to do, dude. Like all 4 of them? Ugh. What about like just 1? Red Dog, Senator 05 saying, I'm so happy to rank 3 my Thor Rags. Top 5 prestige. I'll take that all day. He has more purpose on my account than half my rank 3s. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, man. I'm more than likely going to be taking the plunge with the rank 3 Thor Rags as well. This guy wouldn't have number 1 prestige champs. Maximus. True, man. You always do your own thing, which is cool. Rank 4, Kang or Black Bolt. That's how much prestige matters. There you go. That's the way to do it right there. Should I increase my 5-star rank 4s or rank 3s if I'm grinding arena? I mean, it's a little bit more complicated of an answer that I have to give here for that question. So, first priority is always to rank up champions for everything but the arena. You know, if you need a champion to get you through Alliance Quest, Alliance War, solo content, whatever, rank up the champion for that, first and foremost. But after you've taken care of that, and yeah, you are ranking strictly for arena purposes, well, rank 3s are a lot cheaper to rank up than rank 4s. And with rank 3s, Like that's the safe spot for arena. Like if you took an entire team of rank 2s and put them in the arena, it would not be safe. Some of the higher PI teams would be, and you could always mix and match those champions in with higher ranks and be fine, but it's a hassle. And having champs at just at rank 3 takes away that hassle. So generally that's what I rank when I rank arena champions. Pairs will always have the best rosters regardless, but reducing the amount of champions needed would even the playing field with free to play, reducing the stress around it, and allowing for more rank ups, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, it wouldn't be as fun for me either. Even though I would be able to get like prestige easier, I guess you could say, because I would only need, like, it would just be Doom, right? So I would have the, is he the second or third highest? Technically, I think he's the third highest right now, right? Yeah, I would have the third highest prestige champ in the game, which would be pretty good, I guess. Certainly closer to the top than I am today. But the thing is, and this is the real problem with the Sigstone issue that I tried to make abundantly clear to Kabam. It's not just about prestige and, like, you know, keeping up prestige wise and stuff like that. I want Sigstones just to get my champ's Sig ability higher. So they could kill that problem. They can kill like the massive gap in prestige issue. Just by introducing more Sigstones in general. That would also make the game more fun overall, because I want to get these champs higher Sig level anyway. Which they're doing a good job of now. But it's like, man, what took so long, you know? If we had some of these events, if they came out earlier, I feel like the rank 3 situation would have been a lot more fun for me. Now, I also understand why they didn't introduce the Sigstones earlier, because, well, fewer Sigstones, more incentivization to you know, open up crystals, dupe their champs that way, and things like that. All about the Cav crystals at the end of the day. How do you get somebody to keep buying Cav crystals after they've already got the champion, after they've already awakened them? Well, you're gonna need to pull that champion 11 times to get them the first time, and then the 10 dupes to get them the Sig 200. So but yeah, it did suck for a while when we weren't getting Sigstones, and now it's like playing catch up. Is it like too little too late? I don't know. It'll probably be fine soon enough, I guess. But for a long time, it really sucked. PG, should I use an Awakening Gem on Aegon or wait for Fury? What are you using Aegon for? If you're using him for general questing, I don't really recommend it. If you're looking to hop into Labyrinth of Legends or Abyss, then sure. But otherwise, no, man, I don't really think Aegon's that good for general questing purposes. BG, sausage or meatballs? I'm not so big on either, really. I guess if I had to pick, I'd say meatballs. But I usually eat my spaghetti without meatballs. I kind of did like the little like Chef Boyardee cans of spaghetti meatballs or whatever growing up. I didn't eat them a lot. I guess actually it was SpaghettiOs. It wasn't Chef Boyardee. I like the SpaghettiOs, but or maybe it was Chef Boyardee. I don't know, man. Bye, Brian. Bye, Brian. What? What up, MSD? If Prestige wasn't a thing, would have still taken up Beardo or another champ? Another champ, without a doubt. Beardo was strictly Prestige. Eventually he won't be strictly Prestige, but by the time Beardo will be a playable champion for me, he won't be in my Prestige anyway. It's such a weird thing. This game is bizarre, dude. Like, I wonder how much of MCOC is just accidental. You know? Like, oh man. I don't really know if the devs thought about like the full implications of Prestige when they introduced this system. I feel like I have to burp, but it's not coming up. Oh, I hate this feeling. Anyway, I'm sure there was plenty of things that they did realize about the system before adding it. I'm sure they did see it as a good way to monetize and get people to, you know, target certain new champions in the arena, or not the arena, just in the game in general, crystals, whatever. More likely crystals than arena, right? It's just another perk of having a champ. Some champs are good in content, some champs have prestige, some champs have both. It's just another stat of a champion, right? I'm sure there's a lot that they considered about prestige, but like, yeah, this situation with Beardo, where I'm not really going to be playing the champion, even though he's a good champion, even though he doesn't technically need to be awakened to be a good champion, I'm still not going to play him until he's like Sig 200. It's so weird, man. So weird. Honestly, I'm stuck. I can't get the catalyst I need, so I can't awaken my champs to move on. It'll happen, man. You just like, you're gonna hit walls in this game, and you just do the content that you can do. Open whatever level of rewards you can currently get from the quests, the difficulty that you're on. Oh, I finally got that burp out. What was I gonna say? And Kabam even gives out some freebies sometimes, like the summer login calendar that we're probably about to get, even though they haven't announced that. We've had it the past 2 years. And yeah, eventually you'll be able to push on to the next level. PG, Candice or Joe? I have no idea who you're talking about. Which champ is Beardo? Captain America Infinity War. I do have 7 tier 5 basic, but 0 tier 4 basic. Hit up that glory store, man. The basic arena will be around fairly soon as well. The alpha arena just started today, so that'll be on for 2 days, then 1 day break, and then tier 4 basic. Alright, how many more cycles of the slog that is war before we get some liberating changes? Maximus, I don't know, dude. I don't know. They seem to be working. I mean, it's always hard to tell what Kabam is really working on behind the scenes, you know? But from my perspective, it seems like they understand that people are tired of war. They're bored of it. Hasn't really seen much for changes recently, and it seems like they're going to be putting a more of an effort, but how much effort needs to be put into it before those changes see the live servers? I don't know. God, oh man. Loud cars. Why? Just want some peace. GG, which character on Always Sunny would you like to have lunch with? Not the actor behind the character, but the actual character themselves. Probably Charlie, man. He's got the right attitude, man. You know, nothing really gets him down in life. He just seems like he'd be happy even if he, you know. Yes. Dude, there was that one episode. I was just trying to think like what he would order for food. And there was that one episode where he went out with D. And D was like, yeah, you don't have to order beak anymore or something like that. I can't remember how the conversation started. but like he always used to order chicken with the beak or something like that. But he still seemed happy about it. So Charlie, easy. Brian, when they add relics, do you think a bald cap relic would be too overpowered? Well, yeah, of course. I'd still wear it though. Son of a game crash. I was due for a restart anyway. I despise war. If not for the Alliance, I wouldn't even enlist us. Yep. You're not alone in that, Maximus. A lot of people probably do the same. You can't go with Dennis. He's a taste master, so he would choose your lunch for you. That's true, dude. Yeah. Well, Dennis has the most sophisticated taste, so... Regular chicken. Oh, man. Sup, BG? Just finished Realm of Legends and Guillotine 299 was the MVP. She was a beast. Nice. Yeah, Guillotine's perfect for that content. Alliance War map needs to be changed after 2 seasons max, if not each season. Or else it's stale, and stale don't draw people in. Pretty simple, but yeah, Kabam can complicate simple. I don't think it's that simple, man. I really don't. There's plenty of things that I don't like about war and plenty of things that I would change. But I think it's far from simple, dude. Because... some people like if you change things too quickly, it becomes really difficult for some people to keep up with, and those people that may just be fine with kind of a stale map that they're familiar with because at least they don't have to put much effort into, they're not dying as much, they're not spending as many units or potions that they got through the glory store or whatever. Some people actually prefer that. And even though I think that the maps should be changed because you can't really make a game like this is, you can't make a game that goes on for years that is just stale like that all the time. So although I think there needs to be change, like what those changes should be, that's where it gets complicated. How big of changes do you make? Do you make things more difficult? If you do make things more difficult, well, how do you adjust the item usage? Do you reduce the cost for that? Do you just say F it, whoever wants to win? They know how to do it. Outspend your opponent. Not just through money, but, you know, through the free resources in the game. Oh man, sorry guys, I keep burping. GG, guess what happened to me today? Last night I had a closing shift, so I didn't get off till midnight, and because of my sleep schedule, I didn't sleep till about 3:30. And guess what happened to me? At 10 a.m., I get a phone call from the shift lead asking me if I was coming to my 9:45 opening shift. Ooh. Yeah, it was scheduled. They closed and open shifts back to back, so today was fun. Yeah, that always sucks, man. I had to do that all the time. There was like I usually closed when I worked in retail. I usually closed the store, which was at 10 o'clock. And normally the store didn't open until 10. It was really not too big a deal. But then there was some days where oh God, what was it called, man? It wasn't inventory, but we just got a new shipment of goods and had to unload the truck and then put all the clothes out on the floor and stuff like that. And you had to go in at 6 a.m. for that. So I was like, okay, best case scenario, you get out of work at 10, even if you're only like 10 minutes away, and you could fall asleep right away. We're still talking about like, okay, it's 10:15, and then if you wake up and you're able to get ready pretty quickly, you wake up at like 5:30 a.m. Best case scenario, that was still like less sleep than what's recommended for a person to get. It was just like, what? Plus, who can really go to sleep that quickly after getting home from work? Yeah, I was a zombie on those days. Complete zombie. GG, hero use is on. The more you know. What up, Scott? Good old hero use. Following the old... wait, hold on. Is hero use on? Oh, no, yeah, it is on. It was just event quest completion. Following the old law, Managers that write schedules like that should be drug out into the streets and stoned. Oh, man. That's certainly how I felt about it at the time. I only had one manager that I actually liked, and she like injured her back or something like that, and didn't come back to work for like months, and then she came back, and then like the next week she was transferred to a different store. Dude, I was heartbroken, man. And then reality set in that like most managers, most bosses that you'll have in your life suck. It's not all of them. It's definitely not all of them, to be fair, you know. There's some really good ones out there. But like, it's not even... like, when I was younger, I totally, like, blamed just whoever was in charge that day. Like, oh, man, why does this person suck? What I didn't realize is that they only suck because the people above them suck. And they, you know, and like the responsibilities that they're given turn them into someone that you're not gonna like. And then there's that whole thing like, well, it's work, you're not supposed to like it or something. I don't know. It just kind of sucks. Hit by a car, tangent incoming? Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was thinking long before I got hit by a car. Want Hot Toys to make Guillotine 2099? Gabe said Aegon. I would get that too. Are they making Aegon? Or did he just say that's what he would like to see them make? What would make you sad if Kabam offered it only as a purchase on the July deals? What do you mean, like if they made it available for cash but not for units? Is that what you're saying? If we were able to get rank 4 champions on 4th of July, that'd make me sad. Other than that, I mean, I already play this game understanding that there's going to be advantages for spending versus not spending, so I get it. There's going to be certain things made available, and it doesn't really bother me too much. But yeah, if we can get like rank 4s I still stand by, like, dude, like, spending is great because it's the only way that this game is able to keep going, right? But I still stand by, like, the first rank up of, like, the first new tier of rank up should not come through spending. It should come through beating content. And then shortly after that content is beat, if you want to sell a whole bunch of those rank up materials, like, awesome, go for it. I'll be shocked if they don't make rank 4 available if you spend the max in the store in the units. Really? You think so? I guess we've had these conversations before, but like, I have no doubt in my mind, zero doubt, there's for sure going to be some of the rank 4 materials, so like tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha, but I don't think there's going to be enough to take your champs to rank 4. That seems a little silly to me. We just saw the update to Alliance War, where this is going to be the first season that we're able to get those materials, and the season's not going to be over before the holiday hits. The Summer of Pain is one of the first pieces of content to have these resources. That it's not going to be over before the 4th hits. If they buff our inventory slots, watch out. That's true. We don't even have the we don't even have the capacity right now. They probably will be buffing that stuff soon. I would not be surprised if that happened in this next update. Or the one after, or something like that. It's got to happen soon, right? Being a middle manager was really stressful for me. I stopped that. Being a middle manager is basically delivering bad news for upper management. Yeah, exactly, Deej. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's pretty much what I was trying to say, is like I hated the managers. Not all of them. It was like different levels. There was like one manager that I really hated, another manager that was like this person's all right, but you can tell it's definitely like company first kind of mentality, which I guess you have to have at a company, but still, for people to not be treated like people still feels pretty bad, right? And then there was like the really cool manager that was like totally, you know, people come first. It's just a job. We're just selling t-shirts, you know? And yeah, she was the best. But yeah, like I said, I had that job when I was 16. I got that job, I think. 16 through 19? Sounds about right. I first started working there. I didn't realize that, oh yeah. No, these guys are really just the messengers at the end of the day. They could be a little bit cooler, maybe. The one that was a dick, at least. But they're just stressed out. Just kind of sucks. Think it'll be by the end of Summer of Pain unless someone got really lucky with the Prime Ascendant crystals. Yeah, I'm thinking Summer of Pain as well. We'll see though. They might dangle it out even a little bit longer, but I'm thinking Summer of Pain will be the time. With reference to increased inventory space, my thoughts about them increasing the level cap from 60 to go higher and then have inventory space tied to that. Wait, hold on. Any thoughts about them increasing the level cap? Oh, increasing the level cap. Not bad. I don't know. It doesn't really feel necessary. If that's all you're doing is increasing the inventory cap. I love leveling up in games, man. It's a really bittersweet feeling when you hit 60 in this game, because you stop seeing the experience roll in after every fight that you do. I love having the experience roll in. So yeah, I mean, on one hand, I love the idea of continuing to level up, but on the other, it doesn't feel necessary. It feels like it'd be so artificial, I guess. Whereas like the current leveling system, it makes sense to it because you get good stuff along the way. Like the mastery points, I guess, is the big thing. If they revamped the mastery system and allowed people to have more mastery points, then I think leveling up, continuing to level up would make sense. But they can't just add mastery points to the way the mastery trees currently work, because there's not enough options. People would end up just having, you know, they wouldn't have to make any difficult decisions. They would kind of just get everything they wanted. Been away too long. That beard is getting mighty. What's up, Falstaff? Thanks, dude. It'll be gone soon, but thank you. Can you say hello to Vinicius here in Brazil, please? Did I say that right? Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. But what's up, man? XP should be converted into gold after level 60. I mean, I still like the idea. I still think this is like a perfect idea. Continue to give experience. And just keep yourself locked at 60. But just fill up the bar. Get some rewards when it fills up. Go back down to 0. Fill up the bar again. But you just stay at level 60. But this way you're still getting experience. You could maybe just keep the number in the profile stats just so that, I don't know, maybe there's like a leaderboard for I don't know if we need a leaderboard actually. For like experience gained. Geez, this beard, Brian, never again. You don't like it, Maximus? But yeah, I don't know. That system just always made sense to me. To give out some rewards without because I mean, like, what happens if you do just have like an infinite amount of levels that you can gain too? Somebody just starting the game, they might download the game and be like, oh, I'm level 4 and this other person's level 795. I guess I have a chance of catching up if I play 23 hours a day for the next 7 years. Sure. And then if you just convert the experience to gold, well, a couple things. Number one, some people have gold and they're fine. They don't need more gold. The other thing is, it would be hard to balance, I think, actually. Even though gold is one of those resources where, like, is it really hurting the game if you have too much of it or something like that? But in some ways, kind of. What's the point of having the resource at all? The currency at all if it is just something you have an infinite supply of? It does encourage you to do different things in this game. It does encourage... Like, it's another perk of the sigil to have that gold. Encourages arena grinding. The more gold you have, the more you could donate and like, or not donate, buy alliance tickets with it to save loyalty. They're minor things, but I think they're important. Anyway, Static sent over another buck. And the question is, can someone get enough materials without an increase to space to put a tier 3 alpha or tier 6 basic into overflow? If so, we need at least the level cap is 30 days out, correct? Hold on. The question is, can someone get enough materials and not increase the space? You're saying from the 4th of July? Let's put a tier 3 alpha or tier 6 in the overflow. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know if it is possible right now. How much of the... I'm really curious, like, how much of each of the catalysts have been added to the game so far, not including things like the Summer of Pain, since we can't claim those rewards yet for another 2.5 months. But does anybody know? That might give us an idea of like the maximum limit that Kabam would be willing to sell on July 4th. Because it probably would not exceed those limitations. It's like having Rocket's ass stuck against my face. Wait, Maximus. Your beard or mine? Oh, man. Can't tell now. Eric Nelson. And another buck. Strayan. Imagine if Kabam pulls an EA and puts a $5 entry fee for the final Summer of Pain fight or Sigil exclusive. Oh, man. It would not be a fun time. That would be bad. That would be really bad. I don't even want to think what would happen. Because that'd be the thing that'd be like, all right, you know what? MCOC, it's been a good run. But we finally got this challenge content. And it's been paywalled. Okay. Later, everybody. No, I don't think they would do that, though. For a second there, I was worried that that's what they were going to do with the sigil currency or whatever, but it seems like even that they're not really looking to do. It seems like Deadpool is always going to be that exclusive, and then everything else is just going to be a little bit earlier access to kind of thing. I think they know better. Chuck Ryans and Nova Buck as well, saying it'd be cool if extra levels would increase your storage limits. That's what someone was just asking. If that's what we were just talking about. I mean, that's how it is. Of course, on your way to 60. But someone was just asking, what if they did that going beyond 60, breaking the level cap to get additional storage? Which, like I was saying, I don't know, to me it feels a little unnecessary. But you know what I actually would prefer? Similar line of thinking, but I think I'd prefer this over increasing the level cap for it. If that was like one of the rewards for beating Act 7. Like, I don't know. I guess they could just tie it into the progression titles, but they don't necessarily have to. They can keep it separate. That way there's like some account changing rewards between progression titles. So, like every chapter of Act 6 will give you some sort of storage cap increase, instead of there just being like Cavalier for beating 6.1 and then Thronebreaker for beating all of Act 6. I think if they did something like that, it would have to be permanent content so that no one could ever like fail to get it in time before it goes away. So it would have to be story content or, you know, Realm of Legends, Abyss, things like that. But I'd actually prefer that over just leveling up for those things. Kieran's and in over 2 saying Twitter last night was good. Okay. What do we got on the Twitter sphere? So, yay, side event calves? Dude. From the side event calves. Hell yeah, man. Kieran, congrats. Congrats, man. Good stuff. PG, how many slots do you get from Sigil? 2? I don't know. I can show you my inventory. We can compare. Do you have the Sigil right now, Static? Or if not, someone else in the Chat could say it. Are we just talking about like the tier 6 resources as well? Or, you know, I mean the rank 4 resources. So tier 6, basic, tier 3 alpha. Wait a minute, wait. I thought you couldn't hold these. Or wait, do you need 4? Is that what it is? Rank 4s are coming. When did they do this? When did they do this, man? When? When did this happen? I could have sworn I just looked at it like a day or two ago or something. When did this happen? All right, anyway, Static sent over another buck saying, yes, did they buff it? They buffed it. Yeah, dude. What in the world? When did this happen? Peekaboo? What's up, Laura? Why not give us a unit-based paid version of the sigil that only has a limited payoff so Kabam still makes their money and free-to-play have more wiggle room? I don't know, man. It's just one of those money exclusive things. I don't really mind it. Here's what they should do. They should give you a chance to get the sigil through greater gifting crystals. No, I'm just kidding. It's a terrible idea. I checked this 3 days ago. This was within the last 48 hours. That's what I thought too, man. Like I'm gonna go back to my own video. No. I uploaded the video yesterday, but I recorded like the day before. Did I look at these catalysts in my own video? Let me see something real quick here. So I uploaded this on Wednesday. So this would have been... Well, did we even have maintenance? Oh, you know what I could look at? When I finished leveling the champion up, it shows the next rank up screen. Oh, no. Well, that doesn't show inventory. Never mind. My fat head is covering it. Damn it. Huh. Definitely checked yesterday during level up. Yeah, there was... Maybe if I go back to one of my level up videos that I recorded for the mass rank ups. Alright. Catalysts. Just try and do a quick scan through this video. Did I even look at my catalyst in this recording? I always look at my catalyst. How did I not look at my catalyst in this one? Son of a... Alright, I don't know. But anyway, it's updated, I guess. Static. He sent out another 2 saying, ahem. Rank 4 coming July 4th. Ah, jeez. Crazy. You showed it on stream the other night. Yeah, I know I did. I remember looking at it, but I don't remember exactly what night that was. That's wild, man. That's pretty wild. All right, well, guess we'll see what happens. I still do not think that we're going to get rank 4s for July 4th. I still think that would be a... man, I don't think that'd be good for the game. I think we'll get really close to it. Closer than I thought now that this has been updated. But I still don't think we're going to see rank 4s. I think it'll be close enough that people will make the connection to where they'll say, oh, if I just do the Summer of Pain and place really high in Alliance Wars or something like that, and then maybe pick up like 1 or 2 other offers along the way, if there's like 1 offer a month or something like that, put all those things together and that's a rank 4. Because, okay, all right, let's think about this. Here we go. This is going to be a good example as to why we're not going to get rank 4s for July 4th. Ready? Kabam goes out of their way to keep players engaged during the summertime, right? We have the summer login counter. Kabam knows, dude. It's the summertime. Kids are out of school. It's warm outside. People are spending more time outdoors than throughout the rest of the year, right? They have to keep people locked into MCOC during the summertime. Even if, like, the more dedicated players or whatever you want to call us, even if we didn't need the extra incentive, a lot of people do. They need that extra reason to keep logging into the game. And what do we have to keep us logging into the game this summer? We have the Summer of Pain lasting for another 67 days with some extremely enticing rewards that will lead us to the rank 4 promised land. So, I still stand by my prediction that we're not going to get rank 4s until after this Summer of Pain thing has concluded. Brian, I know you. You're gonna get obsessed after stream, but could you poke your head out and chat with me after stream so I can go to sleep? Yes. You do know me very well, but also yes. Static sending over another 5 saying BG Sim Supreme round 2. 1 hour 29 minutes and 47 seconds. Which round 2 is it? Round 2 part. Which part? Is that part 3? Let me see. That was the latest one. I'm assuming that's the one. Let me see. 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 47 seconds. Oh, part 2? Okay, part 2. So part 2. This was June 22nd, so 3 days ago. There was no maintenance that day, right? That was a normal time stream. 1 hour, 29 minutes. 47 seconds. Yeah. There it is. It's able to hold 2 tier 6 basic. Let's see if there's a... Hold on a sec. Let me get this on screen for you guys. It's a little bit awkward when it comes to YouTube videos. What was the time again? 1:29. Okay. 129. So yeah, look at that, dude. Not only was it 2 tier 6 basic catalysts, but then when my fat head moves a little bit, only 1 tier 3 alpha. So even with the sigil, you were only able to hold 2 of these, I assume, right? Dude, what a sneaky play. What a sneaky play by Kabam. Jacob Altamirano Jr. Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. Send it over to saying that head is beautiful. Thanks, man. Put a lot of effort into it. Hook up the fresh bald cap, you know, give it a fresh floor buffering on a nightly basis. So I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you appreciate it. Thanks, dude. What do you think of the unit offer today? I almost got it, then realized anything below Thronebreaker is trash, and I'm just Cav. You know, I didn't even really give it a good look. Let me see. It was in the store that you could buy it, right? I just assumed it was bad because it's before the 4th of July, and most deals before 4th of July aren't very good. That said, I should not have assumed because sometimes there are good deals still. Okay, let me see here. I'm assuming this is the offer that you can get at a lower title, and then this is probably the Cav one that you were just talking about, and then this is the Thronebreaker one. Oh, that's right, these Prime Ascendant crystals. Actually, I did my alliance. They shared some screenshots of what are inside these things. Crystals offer tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments, tier 6 catalyst fragments, tier 5 class, tier 5 basic catalysts. Yeah, it's just tier 5 basic, period, right? I think someone in my alliance said they got 2 out of 1 crystal, like 2 tier 5 basics. Is that a thing? I don't know, man. This is one of those expensive offers that's like, it's worth it if you're really trying to push for one of the first few players to have a rank 4 champion. Outside of that, it's a little on the pricey side probably for what you're gonna get. Not terrible though, even if you don't land on the rank 4 material stuff. It's still not terrible. You have a high chance of getting tier 5 class catalyst. So far from like the worst offer we've ever seen, but also the type of offer that's like, most players could probably do without it. You can get 5 of those? Yeah, dude, that's a lot of, that's 7,500 units right there. Expensive. Oh, let's get out of this arena. Let's go start the alpha. Bought all the Prime bundles. What do you have I'm kind of curious what you got out of it, Scott. Did you take a screenshot that you could send over on Twitter, perhaps? We know they do this, guys. They're taking units before the 4th. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Like, the offer doesn't look too bad right now, but how's it going to look compared to 4th of July? Nothing's going to beat 4th of July until like Cyber Weekend hits, right? So I'd keep that in mind. Yeah, give me just 1 minute. I'll have to find them. Okay. Cool. Ryan has the cranial magnificence of a Greek god, chiseled in solid marble, and it shines as bright as the meteor that eviscerated the dinosaurs. What? Thanks, man. Falcon or Hitmonkey to rank 5. Falcon in general is considered the more useful of the two. Hitmonkey's pretty solid though. It's not like he's a terrible champ. It's just usually people would go Falcon between those two. Still trying to get rank 5 5 stars and rank 2 6 stars. I value those items for 1500. Wait. You value the Cav ones or the Thronebreaker ones? I thought you were just saying you didn't like the offers because you weren't Thronebreaker. Or are you just saying if you had access to the higher bundle, you would have got it or something? They want to buy unit offers, so you have to buy money offers to get more units. Pretty much, yeah. I'm not even mad at it, man. Like, I don't know. It's some people see this as like, ah, they're trying to get us. But I don't know. It's like if it's all like good things to buy, you know, like if you're happy with what you bought, then who cares if they're trying to get you, you know what I mean? Just buy it if you like it, if it's valuable to you. Don't buy it if it's not. Especially for like the higher level offers. Anyone who's Thronebreaker at this point, we've seen it from Kabam. It's not like we could really get tricked, can we? Can we? Maybe we can still. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we still can. But I don't know. I really don't mind if they do stuff like that. Anyway, let's see. I only took the picture of the last 2 I opened. For the other 3, I got 2 tier 5 basics and 9,000 cosmic tier 5 class catalysts, and another 6,700 mutant tier 5, plus all the stuff that came with the original buy. Okay. Okay, so each of the crystals had 10. These 2 had 10%. So it sounds like the other crystals you had were better. Plus then, yeah, the stuff that came along with the bundle itself. Okay. Yeah, it's not terrible. You get a pretty sizable amount of catalyst for that stuff, or like for your units. Like, I guess if you think about it this way, like, how long does it take me to get 1,500 units? I mean, if I'm really pushing in the arena and I'm hitting all the milestones and stuff like that, 1,500 units, that's less than a week. And just adding in those catalysts, adding in the stuff, like before you pop open the crystal, just adding in those catalysts for, you know, less than a full week of arena grinding. It's not too bad. Where else are you going to get those kind of catalysts if you need them? The thing is, I'm a little bit more catalyst heavy than I am champ heavy. Like, I need more champions than I do catalysts. So I guess that's why I look at these offers. And for me personally, I'm like, I could do without these. And I'd rather just save the units for grinding for a champion in the arena. Or maybe if there's like post like beyond the 15k deal for 4th of July, if there's maybe like class Nexus crystals or something like that, I'll end up valuing those a little bit higher or something maybe. So yeah, it's always situational when it comes to these deals. BG, I think they probably had to increase capacity a bit in case of Prime Ascendant bundle luck. Might not be time to sharpen the pitchforks yet. Oh, I wasn't sharpening any pitchforks. It was just more of a, like, I don't know, a surprise that they didn't announce it. To my knowledge, at least. And I mean, there's like someone else in here. It had to have been a surprise thing. Otherwise, someone else in here would have been like, oh no, why are you surprised at this? Look, they made a post about it or something like that. But no one else did that. So yeah, it was more of just a surprise factor of it. There's no need to sharpen any pitchforks over them increasing the catalyst cap. It's something that they probably should have done a long time ago. but it was just puzzling that they hadn't, and we were all kind of waiting for the moment that it would happen. And I was expecting it to happen after an update, not just out of the blue. Oh, wow, I got blasted by that. That totally caught me off guard. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oh, my pitchforks were already sharp. Fair enough. Want rank 4s? I want rank 4s too. I'm excited for continued progress, man. Progress is just fun, straight up. So, rank 4s, that's progress. Relics, that's progress. Well, I guess let me still be careful and say, it still has to be done right. I'm probably gonna give this disclaimer a few more times as we approach like the actual relic system being added to the game. And that I do want relics, and I'm pumped they're finally getting added, but they could still easily add a system that I don't like. So we'll still see what happens, but still, the idea of relics, I'm pumped for. Even 7 stars, which I know a lot of people would not be pumped for, I'd be pumped for. We just need more time on that one. 7 stars, I still don't want to see them until like 2023, you know? Have Guardian duped, Kang and Black Bolt, get my SIGs. I want that Black Bolt 200 so freaking bad. Maximus, that's gonna be awesome to have, dude. That's gonna be so cool. Brain, so my alliance buddy and I pulled and rank 3'd Doom within a couple weeks of each other, and he just duped his, and I pulled Drax. Find out what he's doing, dude. Because clearly you guys were both doing something right. And then somewhere along the way, you got Drax, son. R.I.P. Not pumped for 7 stars, even as a Thronebreaker? Yeah, I mean, most people aren't, like I said. Most people really don't want to see him. Our paths diverged? Yeah, that's one way to put it. In complete opposite directions. I can't wait for my 7-star jugs. There we go. 7 stars will be here by the end of this year, trust. I don't see it happening. By the end of this year? No, I really don't see it happening. I think we could see it next year, which I think would be maybe be a little bit too early. Like I said, I think 2023. Oh, excuse me. That would be I mean, that'd be when I want to see him, but obviously, like, when they introduce a new level of champions to buy, that's when Kabam's gonna be making the most money. Assuming people don't just, like, riot and quit because they don't want to see 7 stars added to the game. So... Oh, chat's busted tonight. Well, rip, guys. But, like, if Kabam's profits ever go into the dumps, slumps and dumps, that's when we would maybe see 7 stars introduced a little bit earlier than players would necessarily like to see it. Stiatics and an open to the buck saying you'll need 50k shards for 7 stars. Oh my god, could you imagine? And the only way to get 7 stars, 7-star shards, is by duplicating your 6 stars, like max sig 6 stars at that. Can you imagine? I just want to see what the border is gonna look like for 7 stars. Purple is my guess. If you're handsome, Brian. Oh, Tom. Sometimes you make it really easy to hate you, and other times you make it so easy to love you. Speaking of love, speed up, D. Sending over buck. I love you. Speed up, D. Are you trying to get me to do it on the full screen? I'm on to you, Speed Up, D. But I appreciate the love and support as always, dude. Thanks, man. Wait, what? Look up Venompool before you dive into your video vault? Venompool. That's probably directed at someone else, right? You sound like my mom. Wow, Tom. Can't boo that joke. Alright, anywho. We're gonna call it a night here, guys. Brian Crusher of Dreams Grant, we demand a big head D. Whoa, Hunter. Take it easy. Hot Toys Venompool. Oh yeah, we've checked out Hot Toys Venompool before. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's like huge, right? Oh crap! I typed in Hot Toys Venom Poo, which is in something entirely different. Oh yeah, dude. This thing's pretty sweet. It's freaking gigantic. Like, look at the detail they're able to put into this guy. Dude, even just the background picture that they have for him looks pretty sweet. Anyway. On that note, guys, it is time to call it a night. I will be back tomorrow. Ooh. Do I do a day stream tomorrow? Ah, man. I really need to do some side event quests. At the same time, I don't know. I'll probably do a day stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll give it a 50-50. That might be some daytime action. But, alright. Shout out to Static for being tonight's biggest D. Static, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, dude. I'll be back, like I said, maybe tomorrow during the daytime. Thank you to everyone else as well. I'm working, do it. All right. We got the extra push from Glory. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Later, everybody.